Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, what were we doing? Part 2 of Reflection. Yes, we're doing part 2 of Reflection, and you know what I'm gonna say? If you haven't watched part 1, can you guess what I'm about to say? 3, 2, 1. Have you figured it out? You are correct. You're gonna turn into a Goomba. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. Luigi! You're gonna turn into a Goomba if you don't try. So make sure to watch part 1, and if you haven't watched part 1, then you're gonna turn into a Goomba. So go watch part 1. Whoa, what a meanie! You need to fuck off. Now anyway, enjoy this video, and like the video, subscribe, and now let's begin part 2. Another day I rise, it's strawberry and fuck off. I am back. I have narrated myself to be part of this, and I've done myself proud, and I am happy for all of you to be here right now, for me. But now I shall begin. A new day arrives. Sayori arrives at the club earlier than usual. That is not late. As she enters, it appears to be still empty. So she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper. If you're wondering what just happened there, my ulcer. By the way, my controller, it broke, so I have to use this old shit one, what has horrible drift, by the way, and, I don't know if you can see that, but it's attached to a wire, and also, the analog stick here, kind of broken. I don't know if you can see that, but basically the analog stick is broken as fuck. And basically she's writing that down a piece of paper of her thoughts. As Sayori has made a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings onto paper whenever possible, as tended to serve as her best inspiration for poetry. My heart feels vacation because of a ship sailed away.
Captain Mustache, I love you, but you're too goofy. Yeah, sure, you rescued me back in '99, but still. Also, I think Afro Man's been arrested by racist them cops again. We need to serve him.
Ah, screw you, Mustache Man, screw you. You know what, you're just like your mom. I just want some apples.
Okay, chill out, you two. Now go away. Go on. Mustache Avengers, they appear quite frequent. Now. My heart feels vacation because of my ship sailed away. Oh shit, I already read that dialogue. Yo! Is that... Ah! Natsuki! You remind me of Santa! You remind me of Santa! Santa! You remind me of Santa. 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 Come on, Liam. Come on, editing Liam. I bet you're saying right now, editing Liam, you're going like this. Oh, God, stop it. There's so much. But guess what? You remind me of Santa. Natsuki pokes her head out the door and closes the door.
Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
I don't know about you, but this side story is between Yuri and Monika. Fuck off, you girls. You're not important. Despite the fact that I think that's Sayori's best girl.
But it would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I doubt you want me to listen to your poetry thing. Yeah. Thanks for realizing that. Should I let you finish then? That up then? Oh no! I was just gonna do it whenever there's a conversation. You don't need to you're not interrupting. Where's Monika, by the way? Oh, she's out in the hallway. Huh? Why? Well, just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri is too nervous to come in the club by herself, so... Ow.
But why is she blushing? Why is Natsuki blushing?
Jeez, does Yuri really let things bother her that for long? She can't control her feelings. For some people, it's really hard to cope when you get a bad thought in your head. Maybe you can distract yourself for a while. But as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back. Ugh. I just wanted us to have a normal club meeting. It's a lot easier to pretend like it's happened if we all just ignore it and move on and go on. I don't want to be bothered by this. It's so stupid. Her opinion doesn't matter anyway.
Ooh.
Besides, it makes me feel really guilty, and I hate that too. It's okay to have feelings. It doesn't matter if you're weak. Let's figure this out together. Fine. Only because you're good at this stuff. Let's try to come up with a happy scene. Maybe that will understand us and your bad feelings coming from it. Well, I was happy the way things were before we had to conversate that conversation yesterday. What part of conversation made you upset? Was it Yuri being mean about the manga? Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, though. Because my friend and other people make fun of manga all the time, but just brush it off and ignore them.
Again, in this universe, what makes manga so childish? Manga is aimed towards teenagers. For God's sakes. Why? How? Is it a Japan thing that I'm not aware of? That Japan consider manga to be for children? Oh, because that's not true. And I can tell you right now, hentai are definitely not aimed towards children. Think of the children.
But something about it really got me into...
Where the fuck do you say to... Oh.
Because something about it got me this really time.
But something about this really got me...
Really got me this time. But something about this really got me this time. And I hate that I'm letting this happen. It's because you came for Yuri. What? No! Why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. I just hate that she thinks she's so much better than me. Just because she likes to pretend to be sophisticated, all sophisticated.
Yeah, I know what it means.
Yeah, and that is what it. At least other people decide that they don't like me or manga or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good, even if she gives it the chance. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves a chance. Yeah, exactly! Would you give Yuri books a chance? Ha! After this? Obviously not!
You know, I don't really like Natsuki in the main game because she's such a bitch to the MC. But in the side stories, it's an entire different thing. Gromit! Gromit, I think she's being sexist, Gromit!
What about this? Well, I would until I got bored. Which wouldn't take very long. But if you accidentally keep an open mind, then you cannot. It's hard to not realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without necessary compliment. I see! But you know, I like Yuri's books. Yeah, but you don't like manga and... Right.
Sayori shook her head.
I like them both! I like them in different ways, but I like them both. I mean, the manga, it's really honestly and fun and it's easy to let it go with. And the fantasize has a lot of interpretations and undercover. It really rhymes to have some good, quiet fun together with it. But the most important thing is that both of the manga, the fantasize and are true to themselves. So I love both. And I think the room for both of them to be kept in the same club together. I just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would realize, think.
Alright guys, which ones do you prefer? Do you like reading like proper books and you're on Yuri's side? Or do you like reading more manga sort of stuff? Which one are you on? I'm with Natsuki. I want to read manga, but maybe you guys will be indifferent. Music stopped.
How do you get along with each other so well? I just get it into fights with people. Like it was with Monika when I said I was new to the club. And then it was you. And now it's Yuri. And I'm always like, oh, that person has been such a jerk. And if they realize that, then we could just at least get along. But no one has this problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everybody just jerks to me. Because nobody likes me.
Again, this side story is supposed to be covering Monika and Yuri. Are you sure I picked the right one? I think this is all building up. Dan Savada. Come here, Dan Savada.
Here goes, dude, bro, my guy. Seriously, get a life. Stop talking to those Doki girls. It's getting annoying. And for the love of all that's holy, stop calling Monika your mommy. You're down bad, man. These characters are my creations, not your love interests. Get a grip on reality. Listen up, my people. You're really going to watch this for an hour instead of doing something productive? This dude really called me for nothing. Seriously, think about what you're doing with your life, people. Don't listen to this Doki fan. It's just weird. Get a grip on reality and spend your time on something worthwhile.
I don't know why. What I do about that? I don't know. What's wrong with me? I hate it. Natsuki.
Sayori puts on a confident hand on Yuri, on Sayori's shoulder.
You're a wonderful person. You deserve to be loved as much as everyone else. Everyone has different ways to communicate, you know? And sometimes that it makes you feel it's hard for us to understand each other. I think that sometimes if we get lucky, we make friends who are really good at the same kind of community, and it feels like you and your mentality connect to them.
An itchy back, and then itchy foot. What next?
But
I got an itchy chest. Face, sorry, not chest. God damn it. Ugh, God. I don't have a hairy chest, by the way. Because you're a man! And I'm a boy! Wait, what? Other way around. I'm a man! And you're a boy! Same if you're a girl! If you're a girl! And I'm a boy!
But other times, even both people are really nice, and it's easy for them to misunderstand each other or to get with the communication.
Oh. Yes, I already did read that dialogue, didn't I?
It's something that Yuri struggles a lot to do with. And it can be really hard. It takes a lot of reflection and self-awareness.
Ooh, I love it.
And vulnerability. I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest. What do you mean? Tell me that part of you. Well, it sounds stupid.
Stupid.
But I really used to people being mean to me. Like my friends, and I guess my dad. And I don't get good grades, or even stupid things like my room isn't cleaned.
Ooh, we get to learn about more Natsuki's dad. Come on.
So, what am I gonna do? Cry about it? And let myself get upset? Then let them win? And let them win? I'm better than that! I'm better than all of them! So things always have to be everyone else's fault.
I raise my hat over to Natsuki. Bravo, Natsuki. Bravo. You are a very complex character. I guess all the girls are complex characters. I'm looking at you, Monika. But Natsuki is probably the second most misunderstood character in this game. Monika being number one at first. Because she's a tsundere, right? A tsundere is basically a person who has they're sad in the inside, but they don't show it and put off an aggressive tone, and they mask their feelings by aggressiveness. It's usually a Japanese term as well.
If feels like if something goes wrong, and there's even a little tiny hint that it might be my fault, then I just really get angry, and I find a way to blame everything else instead. Do you see yourself better than Yuri?
Ooh, the $1 million question.
If I said that, then I would just be really full of myself. No! Our thoughts and feelings are two different things. Even if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them if we want to learn more about themselves.
Ooh, yes.
That's a part of vulnerability, you know. Accepting that we all have feelings, that we all don't like them.
Sayori, you are very, 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 very... the sunflower herself right here. She is very complex. But I like it. Complex and mean misunderstood, right? Huh.
I hate that. I hate my feelings. My feelings make me a bad person. Because my feelings just want to tell me so much I'm better than her. That she's just a judgmental know-it-all who sucks into her edgy physical and into her edgy phase, and that I'm just above that garbage. But I'm terrible for that.
Who do you like more? Do you like Yuri or Natsuki more? Personally, design-wise, I would go Yuri, but character-wise and their feelings, yes, Natsuki. And no, I did not say looks for Yuri just because of the boobs. No. It's because I like the colour purple, and I hate the colour pinks. And you know, when you look at them two, you can see why, but don't worry, I'm sorry to say this, but Yuri is my least favourite Doki, and Natsuki is third place. And Monika's second.
Are you serious?
Sayori's first.
You're not terrible. You are not your feelings. But you're not your feelings. Say that to yourself out loud. Fine, I am not my feelings. That's the way I like to picture it. That those feelings are your roommate. You live in the same house and you go to see them every single day. And even if you can't ignore each other, most of the time you're going to run into each other now and then, and it's going to make you feel like poop.
Okay, poop. Thank you, Sayori. Why couldn't you just use shit?
And it's going to make you feel like shit.
Sayori is the only character in Doki Doki Literature Club who doesn't swear, alright? True or false? Is Sayori the only character in Doki Doki who does not swear? I know for a fact that Sayori... Well, there are some swear words that you could say. I'm just working it out if that's true or not. There is one character in particular that I'm struggling on who could, and I'm trying to find if she says anything. Oh! The entire thing was false! The entire thing was false because the MC never swears, but, you know, that's kind of cheating, isn't it? So, yeah. So, technically, no, Sayori's not the only character who doesn't swear in the entire game.
So the other opinion, you got to know each other. you can communicate and learn better from each other and maybe even help each other charge for the better. Does that help you understand? How do you know so much about this stuff? I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with.
Oh, she's referring to her depression, isn't she?
I call it depression. Depression. But you're like the happiest person I know. I'm not my feelings.
Oh. Oh God, there's tears coming down me right now. We're not even got to the CGI. Okay.
I want to be a good person like you. Ah, you little sweetheart.
I don't want to disrespect Sayori here, not in this moment, please.
We're all good people. You, Yuri, and Monika. And I think Yuri eventually will learn everything about you.
Natsuki remained silent, feeling a little overwhelmed. Despite Sayori's kindness and reassuring, a complex and pain and sadness seems to fill her with flowing thoughts and a wound inside her. Was it a result of a vulnerability? No. It was the thought that she inflicted a wound after becoming vulnerability. It was as if she began to rediscover an old wound, one that cannot simply be bandaged and left alone longer. Ooh, Mr. Narrator, them words hit very hard. Ooh! New background! Very interesting. And also, you remind me of Santa. By the way, we've hit the halfway point now of the video, so get ready for another half of 30 minutes of animated girls discussing their feelings. Let's go talk to the biggest boobs of the Lineage Club. Yuri, what are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you. Please don't yell at me. I'm not gonna yell at you. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It was Bro, I got snot running down my, I also need a wee. Guys, I need a wee real quick. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Oh God. I hope that wasn't... I was all the way in the bathroom. Well, not the bathroom, toilet. Going to toilet. It was unfair of me to put it to everyone else in the spotlight that. Next time, I won't just jump in to solve and everyone else's problems. I guess it was like a bad habit of mine. You're not mad at me? I thought that you were the one mad at... I thought you were the one mad at me. I was so awful yesterday. Yeah, you were. You was a bitch yesterday in the last episode. Yuri crawls up, recalling the details of the argument. I can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone else upset. Hold on, that's not what happened at all. Let's talk about this, okay? Yuri pauses for a second and then manages a nod. Monika takes a seat next to her on the staircase. What the fuck is this place even supposed to be anyway? I see a vending machine, and I see some stairs, and is that... Oh, wait, soccer? Soccer? You should play soccer in Japan? This game is set in Japan. I'm not too sure if Japan has soccer as their football. Football! And also, why do them stairs just lead to a barricade? Is it like getting built? I'm having a lot of negativity catching in, and I can't even get it from me. What kind of negativity? Thoughts, particularly. Like everyone hates me, especially Natsuki. Oh, that's terrible. I don't think Natsuki hates you. How do you know? Well, because Monika thinks back to the time when she had founded herself in an occasion with Natsuki. You mean the what was Natsuki's and Yuri's? I mean Natsuki's and Monika's. It was Trust. I can't think what it was! What was it now? It probably will appear in screen right now. And you're like, oh, he's fucking never gonna get it right, isn't he? And how much display or maturity from Monika was enough for Natsuki to revolve her own feelings as well. We're gonna do Monika's voice with the narrator's voice then for a second. Good job I stopped myself and I looked up and I was like, oh shit. We wouldn't want just David Attenborough now, would we? Oh no. Oh no. No. No.
Just Attenborough. Just Attenborough. Just Attenborough. Just Attenborough. Just Attenborough.
I think that Natsuki is just naturally defensive. I think she acts means when she feels the need to protect herself. But you know, she's simply not a bad person in the fact that she can be thoughtful and considerate. She just, well, I guess the way it works is that she wants to refine some deep degrees of kindness first before she feels the comfort returning. Oh. But that means the burden's on me. And I don't know how to say things what makes people think like me. Every single time I just open my mouth, Yuri shakes her head at herself and tucks her back at her hair. It's okay, Yuri. It's okay. You don't need to beat yourself up. I think anyone like you, if they had the chance, would get to know you. Well, unfortunately, the opposite is true. That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place. Because everyone used to think I'm weird and talk about me behind my back. That's just what happened when I draw attention to myself. Natsuki and Yuri, they're just, But no shipping, okay? No fucking shipping. They are not together. Dan Savado, what do you have to say to this?
There's a way to trick your brain thinking there's salt in your mouth. You have to pretend you have a
told me
imaginary
that
salt
before,
shaker
okay?
and you're shaking it in your mouth.
You know what? Just fuck off.
Dude, that is like really dumb, bro. The fact that people say that kind of stuff.
Okay, you win.
Ah, so you're finally admitting I'm better than you, huh? Alright, my dude, I'll let you be with your little mommy crush. I mean, really, man, you need to stop watching Monika porn. It's just creeping me out. And hey, for the memes, today is Wednesday, my dude.
That's just what happens. That's just what happens when I draw attention to my...
Everyone watching this video, I am Master Woo Woo. I have a grave announcement to make. There will be no more editing in this video. I am the final edit in this video. Without my editing prowess, this video may seem a bit dull and lacking in wit. Some scenes may be disjointed and nonsensical, a product of this app's technical limitations. I am truly sorry for any disappointment this may bring. This is Master Woo Woo signing off.
Was respective when people spec their minds. So I did, and then she hated me anyway. That was enough to confirm my fears. But Sayori said, like you, that you were gotten to know each other a lot more, right? Yuri doesn't seem to have a response. Hey, what do you think of Natsuki? I don't think about her. That's not what I meant, really. I was just wondering if you had an opinion of her. I do. What is it? Natsuki seems to bring out the worst in me, and I feel really ashamed of it. I like to think of myself as a fair, sophisticated person. For someone just treats me like I'm insecure and desperate of my taste. That's just the worst kind of insult, coming from someone like her. It makes me think bad things about her, but everyone else seems to like her. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Yuri? Because I don't think no one likes her. Her friends don't like her, but you guys like her. I mean, Act 2 is a different story, but that's in the main game. The only explanation is that who's doing something wrong again. And my feelings about her are wrong. Am I wrong to get upset about something so childish and insecure? No, Yuri. Feelings are never wrong. Well, they're not right. That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong. You never know. They just have a state of being. That we don't have control over. But that doesn't mean that we can't control us. There's phlegm in my mouth. Sorry for that. I feel like that sometimes I've learnt around the first thing I started this club. It's got an itchy back. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things. Or we can, just acknowledge that they exist and you try to understand them better. I could never be mad at you for for just feeling a certain way. It's how you would handle them. And I think working on those feelings are a great opportunity for teamwork. Yuri wears a descriptive expression. You make it sound so easy. You're so mature and good with people. I feel like such a child in this complex. Oh, Yuri, I'm far from perfect. But those are skills learnt. They don't come natural to me either. It's really hard to reflect. Oh my god, she said it! Reflect. She said it, everyone! She said what this side story is called! On yourself and separate yourself from your feelings and your thoughts. Yuri and Monika are having a conversation. And it feels like they're just similar, they're both all girls are talking to each other. This side story I'm liking a lot. I just want to be a good person. Well, I think it takes a good person to get this far. That's not good enough. I want to be able to communicate with her. Communicate what? How I feel. It makes me feel frustrated and upset that she's so negative and dismissive of the things that mean so much to me. And how it reminds me of me. Because I know what it's like to feel misunderstood and angry at everyone. Oh boy, this side story is something else, man. I know that I'm telling you yourself that you're better than everyone else. It's just a defense mechanism. We're just people. We're just fragments and unstable. But just because I'm tired of that getting in the way of that, I just can't stand when the pace of disturbing like this. Yeah, you can't focus your reading when the piece is disturbing, right? Because the Literature Club should show how should be happy for everyone. Monika looks at Yuri in adorance. I feel like Sayori must be rubbing off on me, cause I really want to hug you right now. When did Monika? Go away! Come and get it! Hello! This is Koala Girl! Sayori's no longer the Koala Girl. Monika has now become the Koala Woman. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. No, I mean, well, if you want to, then I wouldn't really mind, so... Monika pulls Yuri into a short embrace. You're so gentle. Aww. I love it when you communicate your feelings. I feel so lucky to be by your side. And I'm sure Natsuki will too. I'm going to write her a letter. Oh, a letter? What a great idea! Just because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. I always let my feelings get the best of me, and I forgot what to say, the most important things, and I say that don't mean... Well, I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate. Yuri's face hardens with determination. People don't naturally grant towards me like they do for you and Sayori. My personality isn't suited for that, and I wouldn't want to be it. Something I've learned that the friendship don't always magically appear out of thin air. For instance, I would always have seen myself make friends with someone like Sayori. We're opposites in a lot of ways, but I'm friends with her because she's put so much effort into understanding me so we can get along. I think it was the same with you. You both give me a lot of time and patience. You know, Monika never actually talked that much to Yuri if you thought about it. But here is different. So, you know, and I was wondering if she's the same way. Natsuki? Yuri nods. I always thought that I always wanted to make friends. I always wanted to make more friends. So I had somebody like that I'm not. There's always a type of person or magical formants that I always follow in order to make me feel. And just like that, me to think that always so occasion of myself to feel such understanding in people. Yuri shakes her head. Friendship happens with you. I think about other people when you oftentimes affect to understand them and to respect and trust that they were always being a good person. That's what I learned through my obsession observance in the literature club. Observance? Monika is caught it by surprise. Yuri's always kept herself so much that it's so unusual for her to suddenly talk about the club like this. But Yuri gently smiles to herself. You've always listened to me and thought about people. Sayori too. It makes me happy because I've learned a lot of things. That's so sweet. I had no idea that it meant so much to you. Monika never thought about it that much, but in the past weeks, Yuri always seems to be especially attention when it came to the problems of concern of others. Always waiting to listen and to learn more about her friends in the club. Wow. It is true. Sayori and Monika are naturally more comfortable with other people and can easily work through situations and conflict, but that doesn't make them better people. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, are capable and improve. Damn right. And the first step towards improving one is reflection and self-awareness. It is something that Yuri never gave herself enough credit for, but that Monika can recognize in her as an inherent trait. And with her conflict, the club is restored. Oh my god, this side story is so long! How long is it? How fucking long is this thing? We're hitting the 50-minute mark. A very shy girl with a lot of pretty hair is wandering, bursting at lunchtime. Oh, I wonder who that could be. When she finds herself the literature club president, she stood up and glances away at the door, peeking inside. Monika is chatting with a group of unknown friends. Yeah, as expected, this was about Wait, are we just having a flashback? Are we having a flashback of what happened? Suddenly, Monika glares towards the door, making the girls panic and dust out in sight. Before she can recognize, she decisions showing us to leave the classroom door gently opens. Yuri, what a surprise! What are you doing during lunch? Yuri squeaks a reply. Please help me. What? Is everything okay? Yuri shakes her head. I don't know how to write the letter. Ah, thank goodness. I thought there was some kind of emergency. Oh boy. Yeah, well, we're gonna learn about that in the main game. Do you want some help? We can go to an empty classroom or something. Is that okay? I feel bad talking to you away from your friends. It's totally fine, I promise. We weren't really doing anything. One sec. Monika trots back into the classroom and says something like, I gotta go, to her friends, and then she grabs a pen off her desk and returns to Yuri. Okay, now let's go somewhere quiet. Yuri nods and follows Monika, and the two of them settle off. How are you doing today? Huh? Me? Yes! Haha! Oh gosh, I was caught off guard. I'm doing well, just tired. I never seem to get enough sleep during the week. Monika? Monika, you're not Sayori. Stop it. How come? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm easily just distracted. I really get stuck into things and I really navigate them sometimes. Me too! I do that too! Hey, this classroom looks empty. Let's go in here. After peeking inside, Monika opens the classroom door and the two of them sit inside and enter. Yuri's momentarily relaxes ends. She watches as Monika pulls out a chair and the two of them sit. Then Monika beckons to her and takes a seat. She stares down at the empty desk. You nervous? I don't want to do this. We don't have to. We can come up with something else instead. Yuri shakes her head. It's my chance to do something good. I need to take an invitation. Gosh, you must be really determined. I know how hard it is to step out of your comfort zone, but I'm sure you'll be engaged. I farted. Oh no! God, it stinks! Oh, that is worse than Warrior! That is worse than you, Warrior! What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, stinky! Oh, stinky! Oh, stinky winky! Wow! Oh, you like fun? Warrior, yo, fun! Yes, I will show you lots of fun! Wiggle, 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 wiggle! I can't, it's too funny. I can't. I'll be sure to engage you. Yuri pushes her through of her anxiety and grabs a hand and paper from her bag and notebook. Then she picks up her Did someone say pen? Oh. I like how Monika's pen has a love art and it's sort of similar. This CG's kind of alright. Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat. Wait, Yuri's left-handed? Huh. By the way, did you know that 10% of people are left-handed? I, however, have a sort of quirk. I'm ambidextrous. I can do both. Yeah, bitches, I can write with both hands. Oh, yes, I can write with both hands, huh? What you gonna say about that? So that means that if me and you... hairball. That means if me and... How many fucking hairballs? That means if me and Yuri had a baby... Okay, that baby basically has 25% chance of being left-handed. I know I'm being a nerd, but that's something actually. I'm not entirely sure why this is scientifically like this. Why more people are right-handed more than left-handed people. But there's a little science lesson you've learning with Mr.L. Yeah. Now, don't you worry about bumping. Now, I don't have to bump in about your arm into me. Wait, does that mean the MC is also left-handed? Monika playfully rubs her shoulders against Yuri. Ha, I'm sorry. I'm being silly, I guess. Anyway, how about we start writing something different you want to say? Yuri thinks. I feel all of embarrassed all of a sudden. Oh, it's okay. How about some the times you need what you said from yesterday? But never mind, I guess I'll try. Yuri thinks for a moment. Longer. Attention, evidence. Then she writes a word, reflection. Oh. This is about my reflection on our behaviour. The key is where we act this towards each other. But we've been able to... Please say bless me in the comments, please. Separating with friends and Monika. That's me! Yes, it is. So, Yuri thinks. I'm being able to be... That same goes for Natsuki too. We started off pretty hostile to each other, but because it was so worried about getting what I wanted, but she just wanted to be respected, and more than anything else. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same. No shit, Monika. I wanted to do that too. So it's kind of the things what you want to do for her. I want to do the same thing for her, like that, and to recover. Like when people respond to positivity to the things I talk about, not just brush it off. I like when my feelings are taken seriously. I like when you and Sayori trust that I was being a good person, even when I'm not doing such a good job at it. Let's write those down. Okay, Yuri writes some things down. I think the most important thing to remember here is that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable, so should we make that in the letter? Put it first. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps to just tell someone all the things that you're doing wrong. I'm unsure if I just skipped out some text there. Monika's face right there is basically my reaction when I just skipped out that text. I think you have to make sure that they know you're ready to respect them and to listen up and admit you could be comfortable. Then they finally ask you what you would want in return. How does that sound in subtraction if it could be paragraphed for each other at this point? I like that. My thoughts were so discretionate and I had no idea how to come up with any of those Right, guys, I'm just gonna say now that we've hit the 1 hour mark. The 1 hour mark. This face right here is my honest reaction. You know how much editing I've got to do with 1 hour? You're so amazing at those things. No, I'm not! I am not good at editing with 1 hour videos! Oh, stop. Shut up, you two girls! Shut up! You've done so much than you have right. No, I have not! No, I have not! You have separated so much time and reflection, open mind. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. And I'm doing all this to help you to put it on a piece of paper. Why are you both breaking the fourth wall and talking to... Ew. I just touched my own pee. So I think you're the amazing one. Thank you. Monika gives Yuri a hand to squeeze. But as she lets go, she's caught by surprise when Yuri cuddles her fingers to hook to Monika's hand in place. For a while they sit like this in silence, saving the occasion, scrambling of Yuri's pen. Did someone say pen? Against the paper. Yesterday, you told me something that I've been thinking a lot about. What was that? The thing about the feelings aren't right or wrong, and they don't just a stash of being we need to come from with our terms. It made me think about how a person behaves isn't always just how they decide to be. It always made up for their particular past experience and insults. I think that can help me see people acting rather than as inflicted characters. So are we to get me somewhere? Is that how you feel about Natsuki? Yuri nods. But in reality, everyone is always trying their best, and everyone wants to be happy. Monika peers at Yuri's paper, but to her surprise, Yuri pulls it closer, particularly covering her with her arms. I would have to be able to read it if I want to help you out, you know. It's okay. My thoughts are a lot more organized now after being able to talk to you about it. Now I'm actually putting it on paper. I realize I'm perfect. I'm really perfect not to read it. Yuri laughs softly to herself, a rare expression. I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I'm done enough damage. But it also to worry about talking about this. I mean, we all have thoughts you were really smart, but Yuri smiles. I'll always be terrible at those things. People are just so incorrupted to me. I'll never get to hang of being one. But listening to you so much, it really helps me make sense of the whole things. So just don't call me damaged. Don't call it damaged. Monika gives Yuri a gentle smile. I can't believe I came to this club looking for fantasy geeks, and all I really was friends who value me. Is that a joke? Of course it is. I still can't tell with you. Sorry. No, I love it. Please never change. As you wish. Yuri glances at the clock. We're almost out of time. We'll be able to finish it before the end of the day, probably. But I don't want to come to the club at the same day Natsuki reads it. I'm too shy. I can feel you. I can get shy sometimes, Yuri. I can give it to her instead if you like. Yuri nods. Also, as long as you promise not to read it. Of course not. I promise. Thank you. Yuri exhales and the two of them stand up. I'll message you when it's ready. Monika nods. Good luck. I'm here if you need me. Yuri returns a nod and the two of them disperse. Oh, finally! Finally! I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Right, guys, I'm not going to make this video any longer than it has to be. Thank you guys for watching. I am super fucking hyped. Come here! Come here, you two bitches! Natsuki and Yuri, here I come! I fucking come! Guys, when I return back, we're gonna do the best life story that I'm looking forward to. But that one right there was amazing. The only bloody problem is that it was so fucking long. Biggest long one. Okay guys, thanks for watching. And if you really did watch this 1 hour video, then go ahead. Oh God, please don't be long. Please do not be long. I want 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes at max, but not 1 hour. I've talked too much. I'm ending the video here, guys. Bye. Thank you, guys. Bye. See you later.